back, Jay's Type Garage. So, first things first, I'm back again. Well, I went ahead and put it in the title, so you already know it. Yes, I bought a 1025R. Yeah, what can I say? I like it. It's a great little compact tractor. Like I said, this 1025. I did consider the 1023E. It had just a little bit less horsepower. From my understanding, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Like I said, the biggest things with this one versus the other one is this one has tilt steering wheel. I think the armrest is on both. I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it's on both. Four-wheel drive. I think pretty much everything's the same other than the tilt steering wheel, the chrome piece on the hood, a few extra horsepower, and I think maybe a couple other little things here and there. But yeah, this is it. I've wanted to do it when it was brand new, but I've started working it and got it dirty. I gotta give it a good bath here soon. I currently have 12.2 hours on this machine. And I've already went all over it again and greased up the loader arms for good. And yes, before anyone asks, I have already greased up the drivetrain once, and I'm gonna be doing it again here relatively soon. Pretty much every 10 hours, grease the drivetrain. I haven't done the PTO mainly because I haven't used it. I mean, I turned it on a couple times just to watch the tiller spin. Other than that, that's it. So what all did I get with my nice little tractor here? So, obviously, got the loader, the bucket, the tractor. You get the brush guard with the loader kit. To my understanding, the only way you get this brush guard is with the loader kit. Unless you get the loader kit, this brush guard does not come on here. Which, that's just my 2 cents. I don't know why anyone would buy a 1025R. And, you know, this goes for the 1023E as well, to be honest with you. But this is what I got, so that's mainly why I'm talking about this. But I don't understand why someone would buy this tractor without the loader. Because the thing is, you're going to use it. I mean, there's no two ways about it. You have something like this, you're going to end up using that loader. And a lot of people are like, well, you know, for instance, you got, like, an acre of land, which I don't know why you'd want this with... Well, I'll take that back, because I would have bought it even if we only had an acre. Because we've got almost 3 acres here. But, whatever. Anyway, so my point is, even unloading something at the bed of a pickup truck, moving something around the yard, hauling mulch around the flower beds, maybe a little bit of stone, something like that, stuff you don't actually think about, hey, if I had this, that's why, I guess if you're just going to use this, you know, let's say you bought it for your business and you're just going to use it for either mowing or tilling, and that's it. Never doing loader work. I mean, I guess, but still, it's not that much extra. Get the loader. It's worth it. And I had them put the hooks on the bucket. Now, a lot of people are going to wonder about that. That's something else, kind of as like the loader. If you're going to get this machine with the bucket, go ahead and have them weld the hooks on. Don't, you know, they make those ones you can drill a hole in the bucket and clamp them on. Those are nice too, don't get me wrong. But go ahead and have them weld you a nice set of hooks on there. Trust me, you'll use them. I haven't used mine just yet, but I haven't really done a whole lot with it being cold out. But I'm 100% sure those hooks will get used. Because the nice thing is you can put the lip of your bucket up against something, wrap a chain, hook it there, wrap it around, hook it here, tilt back, and it usually locks it so it won't move. You can lift it up and down. Kind of takes the place of pallet forks, you could say. And yes, I did buy a set of pallet forks for it as well. I figured I'd use those. Actually, I think if it hadn't been for the fact that I got this thing before it snowed, and I used this thing to push snow, the pallet forks I've used as much, if not more than, the bucket before it snowed. And I've still used the pallet fork. Actually, I just got done using them yesterday to move a garden tractor around. That's a nice thing, especially for someone like me who has old lawnmowers and garden tractors laying around. It's nice. You can go up under them, pick them up, and take them wherever you need to go. Whereas I used to go out there, have to pump up the tires, hook up a tow chain, tow them down here with another old piece of junk garden tractor or mower, figure out how I'm going to jumpstart the battery, dragging out the jumper cables all the time. Okay, the bead came out the tire, so that's going to make it even more fun. Got to take it off, bring it down, reseat the bead. All that garbage is now over with. I simply hop on the tractor, fire it up, let it warm up, take the bucket off, providing it's not already off, put on the pallet forks, head up to the farm, hook up my mower, garden tractor, bring it down here to the shop, set it on the floor, do my work, and at night, lift it back up, set it outside, put the tractor back inside. The tractor's staying in the shop, so that's done pushed everything out. Now the four-wheeler is still here. My sister's mower's still here. I gotta fix that still. Still working on that. So yes, I did get the tiller for this as well. the RT3049. This is not, oh, doggone it, I had it in my head. Reverse spinning. Yeah, it spins forward, not reverse. I know that isn't the correct terminology, but for that, if it was reverse tying, I want to say, it would have the R after this. So that's how you can tell. Oh yeah, and you probably noticed that too. The John Deere iMatch, I bought this with it just because that is like the best thing to get for this tractor. But yeah, so I decided to go ahead and buy it. And I did just leave this folded down so it fit in the garage. Downside of having a low roof in my garage, yeah, that's not the best thing in the world. But yeah, I mean, this loader is nice to have. I mean, I've used this thing a lot with this machine, but during the spring and summer, I'm hoping to be doing a lot of tillage. I know in summer it's not going to be half as much as in spring, but I can still use the tiller for other things besides garden work. You know, like if I want to do a little something in the yard to do grass seed or something, I can use the tiller. Just don't set it down as deep. The one other thing I did buy for this is this nice handy dandy seat cover. Recommend this. Now, before the seat cover is on, I left the plastic on the seat. I did take the plastic off because it was keeping moisture underneath, which would turn to mold. So I went ahead and I bought this. Now, I don't care about getting grease and dirt and grit and grime on this seat cover, but I do not want it getting on the seat. Now, I know it seems kind of dumb to keep the seat nice, but it actually makes sense. Because this way, when this wears out, yank it off, throw on the new one. Whereas the seat wears out, it's a little bit harder to replace the seat and a lot more costly. Because something like this, I think, about 35, 40 bucks. Oh, and one other question I'm sure a lot of people wonder, and I had to figure this out. I had to ask some guys that I work with. Fuel for this thing. What do? Do I get the diesel fuel at the gas station? And I guess a better way to put it is, do I use on-road or do I use off-road diesel? In this tractor, I originally, first 5-gallon can of gas, well, diesel, I got for this, I got the on-road diesel. Just because it was close, I went and got it. But, from now on, this machine is going to be running on off-road diesel for two reasons. One, the off-road diesel is a bit cheaper, and when you buy it, that's the thing, you know, it may not be cheaper when you buy like just a couple gallons of it. It's not going to really seem that efficient for, you know, the amount of time it takes you to go get it. But the machine's going to run a little bit better on it. I mean, it's pretty much no difference in on-road and off-road, just the dye, and it's non-taxed. But, you know, from what I understand from the guys at work, this one, the off-road diesel will make it run a little bit better and get a little bit better, you know, hours out of it per tank. And when you buy the diesel, let's say 10 to 20 gallons at a time, because eventually I'm planning on getting a diesel fuel caddy for this thing, then yeah, it is 100% going to save you money. Granted, this thing's really good on fuel. I mean, I haven't used it a ton. Once I start using it a lot, I'm going to see. But as a general rule, these little compacts are really good on fuel. But yeah, that's my rundown of the little compact so far. I wish I could do a better video, you know, using it and all that stuff. But that's pretty much it for now. Sorry I haven't had a video in a while. I'm going to try to have another one here relatively soon. Like I said, the next video, I'm hoping to maybe even have this thing out in tilling. If not, then maybe another video we'll use the pallet forks. I do have some work to do on a garden tractor. I actually have started working on again. But yeah, so far so good, and I like it. And the main thing is to keep everything greased. That's the main thing when it comes to the loader and the drive shaft. You keep those two things greased up really, really good, you know, all the time, you'll never have any trouble out of them. You know, eventually you may wear a couple parts out, but that's with any piece of equipment. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like. Thank y'all for all y'all that have subscribed. Notice I got some subscribers since I haven't done any videos in a while. I have been checking my YouTube channel fairly regularly. Just haven't posted. Like I said, mainly just haven't really had time to sit down and edit a video. So I decided today, I don't have anything else to do. Let's make a video. So yeah, I think that's everything. And again, I will try to have another video sooner than I did this one.